Hi, I'm Sophie, and welcome to my world. You know, a lot of people ask me what kind of work surface is best when you're doing duct tape. So I wanted to go over a few little things that I've learned about my work surfaces and share them with you. So the first thing I want to tell you is you can get these very thin, very inexpensive. These are just these flexible sort of cutting mats. These are not great. You can see how that flexes, because what happens is you will easily cut through with an X-Acto knife. So you can see that right there. That's just for one or two uses. It's already cut through. So do not use the flexible ones. If you're going to go for a cheaper brand, like a dollar store brand, make sure you get one of these rigid ones. Now, these are fine. These are completely fine. When I do my big workshops where I have, I'll have like 50 kids and they'll all be needing a work surface, I use these because I can't afford to buy the Fisker ones, which I'm going to show you in just a second. But as you can see, it's got flex, but it's a little sturdier, it's a little thicker, and you won't be able to cut through this. And these are fine, and they'll last a good long time. They'll usually last about at least a year before they get too scarred up. Now, what I would recommend, if you can get them in your area, is Fisker brand, and there's other brands too, and they're all pretty much exactly the same. I think X-Acto makes a brand. There's a whole bunch of other different brands out there. Basically, they are a work surface mat, and what you want to get is a self-healing mat, and it'll say that on there, self-healing. They devised these and created these years and years and years ago when people started using rotary cutters for fabric. And what happened with duct tapers is they realized that that was a perfect surface for them to use a X-Acto knife on. So that's why these surfaces have become so very, very popular. My suggestion to you is to get these when you can get a coupon on sale. So like Joann's Fabrics, Michael's, they always, always, always have coupons. So if you go on their website, you can find out whatever their deal of the day kind of a thing is. But like Michael's, you can usually get a 40% off one item, and a lot of the times with Joann's, it's the same thing. So if you go, you're going to find that these run anywhere from, it depends on where you live, but they'll run anywhere from like $15.99 for something that's this size, but then you can get into these bigger sizes, like this size here, and even this size here, which is my personal favorite. I love this size. This is the 18 by 24. And this size is the size that I find is easiest to move around, take with me. It's a great size for working with my duct tape projects. So I got an 18 by 24. They make them even bigger, like 36 by 48. They even make them bigger than that, I believe. But anyway, this will run you about $20. So if you can get a coupon for like 40% off, you can save yourselves a goodly amount of money. You can get it for like 12 to 15 bucks. So that would be my suggestion for you. So work surfaces, you always want to make sure that you take care of them. Don't store them in this position, especially if they're big like this. Don't store them in an upright position, because what happens is they will start to take on this bendy. Can you see how that has like a bendy quality? You don't want that. So store your work surfaces flat. Either put them under your bed, put something on top of it, that's fine, but just make sure that you're storing it flat. Don't store it on its side. And that is what I have to tell you about work surfaces. If you've got ideas about your work surfaces that you want to send me, make sure you put them in the comments below, because I always love hearing what you, the audience, use and appreciate and like. The other thing, one quick thing, don't use wood. Wood, like a wooden cutting board, it's going to get scarred up so quickly that your tape is just going to stick to it and it's just going to get destroyed. So don't use wood. Stick to something that is a self-healing mat. That's my tip for you. More ideas on what to do with your duct tape and how to make it last a longer time or easier to work with, come and check us out, sophie-world.com.